live now. So what's up guys, SMGaming here. I'm at the PGO motherfucker. And right now we are going to Conswater, is it?
Yeah, Conswater.
We're having our lunch right now.
We are going to game and I'm going to try and buy some Microsoft points so I can try The Walking Dead McShone.
Yeah.
I've watched some walkthroughs of it. It looks decent, and I'm actually surprised that McShone is voiced by the same girl who plays it on the show.
Yeah.
While we're walking, we could, I don't know, let's talk about Deadpool.
We're going to talk about Deadpool, when we cross this road here, we'll talk about the Deadpool movie. I'm sorry that I just can't shaking because my hands are absolutely freezing.
Yeah, it's really cold out here.
That was Mark there?
Huh?
I thought that was Mark in that car, but I can't wait for Mark to come back because he's a good caretaker. He's a good lad.
Yeah.
No, go.
So, Deadpool, what do we think?
Well, you go first here.
I went in with high expectations and came out with probably one of my best moments of 2016. Afterwards, I just said life is good. I'm just going to tell you this. I'm not going to spoil too much, but I'm going to say this. As soon as the movie starts, as soon as the credits start rolling, you're going to start laughing and you're going to start enjoying it.
Yeah, that was a good way to start the thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so funny. We're not going to tell you how they done it, but you're going to love it.
Yeah. My thoughts of it, easily the best movie so far in 2016.
Yeah.
Or the best Fox movie.
Oh yeah.
Or even the best superhero movie.
It's the best superhero movie, but not my favourite comic book movie. If I was to be honest, my favourite comic book movie is just a movie I'm so obsessed with was The Crow.
Oh yeah.
The one starring Brandon Lee. And also The Dark Knight.
Oh yeah. Well, the Batman v Superman is still yet to come out.
I wanted to tell this, but I made a post to Facebook, and I'm pretty sure Johnny probably knows about this, but you guys have probably heard this on the internet, but there was an R-rated version of Batman v Superman for the DVD.
It was DVD?
Yeah, they're releasing Batman v Superman, the Ultimate Edition, and it's set to be R-rated.
So if the movie's going, what rating is the movie?
The theatrical release is going to be PG-13.
So I don't get that.
Yeah, it would make more sense if they just kept it R-rated because DC prefers a more mature tone.
Like, I think every movie should be R-rated.
I mean, we did see the final trailer, and there was a bit where Clark gets into a bath with Lois. I was expecting to see some titties.
Yeah. I'm glad that Deadpool was like rated R, was it?
Yeah.
It had titties.
It was like 15, but it's way above 15.
Yeah, it's like it has hardcore sex and like tits.
And
ass.
Stan Lee being he was a DJ.
Yeah, he did a cameo, which is awesome.
It's better than Fan 4 Stick.
Oh yeah.
So let's talk about Ryan Reynolds. He is Deadpool.
Yeah, he was born to be.
I can tell that Ryan Reynolds was having the time of his life as Deadpool.
Oh yeah. I would too, but I don't think I'd be the character for Deadpool.
Well, we'll talk about the things we love about the movie. Colossus, I'm happy they gave him a more bigger role in the X-Men movies.
Yeah.
And I love... what do you think about his voice?
His voice,
in the comics he does sound like that, but it sounded so... just listening to him talk in this movie was funny.
Yeah, it was a bit too Russian.
Yeah. In the comics he was a little bit more deep Russian.
Yeah.
In this one he's like a light-toned Russian. Also, what was that punk's name? Supersonic Mega Teenage Warhead?
Yeah, that's too much names for one girl.
Yeah.
And another thing is, like, in the Deadpool movie there wasn't that much power, and like power, superpowers.
Yeah, all they gave him was the healing factor. Okay, he doesn't teleport in the comics. A lot of people say that he has a teleport power, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
He has a teleporting device, but he got rid of it because he was bored of it. What a reason.
How can you get bored of teleporting? Like if I wanted to teleport to my house right now, I'd be going in a taxi.
It's probably just to make it funny.
Yeah.
It's probably just fuck this thing. I'm fed up with it. No more teleporting. It's probably like that.
Yeah, but nowadays he's in a fucking taxi.
Another thing I liked was the, of course, the opening scene.
Oh yes, the opening scene. That was.
As in,
that,
after the credits, it's the part in the.
Yeah.
If anyone watches the trailer, the second trailer, it's the part where he's in the taxi.
Yeah, he's in the taxi. Yeah, I mean,
you know,
like there's like not that much. There's like not a single joke that I didn't laugh at. It was that they got it right. Like I heard like if you know, what the fuck was that? Ever heard of Angry Joe? He says, I can't agree with him, that the people should be making movies, they tell them what to put in instead of the directors.
I'm happy the studio didn't come over and decide, nah, your movie is too weird.
Yeah, but the thing is, shut the fuck up, let us do the movie for you.
I mean, I can tell you this, another thing I like is the fight scene on the highway.
Yeah.
I love all the fight scenes, even though there was only like two of them.
Yeah.
Or three, I think. Also, I forgot what his name was. Weasel, played by T.J. Miller, the bartender guy.
Oh yeah, wait. So was he not Bob?
Huh?
Who was Bob?
Bob.
Was he the one behind the till or?
He was the guy behind the.
Yeah.
Behind. He was He was Wade's friend.
Oh yeah, and what about that? What was that?
The hot chick.
Yeah.
I'm honestly surprised with the romance. I honestly thought, whenever I first heard it was a romance, I was like, oh, are you kidding me? Romance fucks things up. But I was satisfied. She was perfect.
And she was played by Gina or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was like Gina something, I can't remember her second name.
Here's another thing. Oh, alright. You know that they're the big muscled girl in it?
Yeah.
You may not know this, but she was actually a wrestler, wasn't she? A WWE, I think?
Was she?
I think she was. But here's the thing. I actually wanted her, the actress playing the big muscle girl, I actually wanted her to play Wonder Woman. So did Angry Joe. If you watched that, I actually totally agreed with him.
Yeah.
She should have been Wonder Woman.
I mean, like, if I know a lot of wrestlers, so if I find out what her real name is, I'd be like, what the hell?
It's not just that, a lot of actresses have begged to play Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Alright, anything else that you like about the movie?
No, it was just overall perfect for me. But
The things we don't like.
the thing we don't like, for me,
For me, I don't want to go into full. I know I was being a little bit greedy, but the movie was a little bit short. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like,
wait, that's it?
Yeah, like it's like it's one of those things that's so enjoyable you lost track of time.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, hold on, that's been 2 hours. What the hell?
Yeah, and the same way I had this with one of my favorite movies of all time, which was Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. Even though it was a long length, I was like, the bit whenever Gollum just says, "Come on, hobbits, no ways to go yet. Smeagol will show you the way. Follow me." I was like, please don't tell me it's over. Please don't tell me it's over. I mean, oh god.
But what I think was bad about the movie was obviously the duration of it, and also for me it would be like the villains.
Yeah, the villain himself.
They're always going like it's like they're both. There's not much different to them. They're just both superpower.
The villain? You know who should have been the villain of this movie? And I know you'd probably agree with me because he was the villain of the video game, but I think they should have just brought in Sinister.
Yeah, definitely.
Sinister has not been in an X-Men movie. He would have been a good villain.
Yeah, but I think yes, they put Sinister, but I don't think they should take from the game, which was cloning.
Yeah.
That's like a poor excuse for like enemies. But that's my opinion.
Another thing, even this is a personal disappointment of mine, but they spend too much time with the origin story.
Yeah. Well, they kept to the origin story. You gotta give it that.
Well, the origin story, while it was good, they spent too much time with it.
Yeah.
it was like, if they had skipped out a few parts of it, I would, and put Deadpool in more.
Yeah.
I would have bought it.
After this car here.
And
Go.
here is another disappointment of mine. But like I was mentioning this before, where the hell is the rest of his superpowers?
Who, Deadpool?
Yeah.
Well, he had healing like Wolverine. He didn't have teleporting. But did he have? I didn't know he had more than that.
I forgot what most of his stuff was, but
I think it's just healing and teleporting. And just like his ability to like with swords and guns.
yeah. But here's another disappointment, and if anyone's a mega fan of the comics, you'd probably agree with me on this. I'm disappointed that Death wasn't in this movie.
Oh yeah, Death.
Because of his relationship with her.
Yeah.
It would have been so
yeah.
funny if the origin story is actually her giving him the powers on one condition, and then he's like, what? And she's like, we fuck. I'm sure it fucked up his origin because he actually was trying to turn him, but it'd be funny if she gave him the powers in only if they,
Yeah.
fucked. And
Making babies.
let me bring back the villain. Something actually bothered me about that villain. What was his powers? Is
His power is like he didn't feel pain and he's superhuman strength. That was pretty much it.
But at the end, I don't want to spoil a little
Yeah.
bit too much, but you know the villain's going to die anyway because we've seen
Yeah.
that a million times. But Deadpool shoots him in the head, and I actually saw him getting shot in the head on the highway scene. Remember?
I see.
No, like I think I did, but how could a bullet in the brain kill him? I thought if he was that indestructible, wouldn't the brain shot not kill him? Because
Well, I think he says as he doesn't feel pain, right? But if you just hit the brain, it was obviously dies, Because even if you shoot like the heart or the brain, it won't hurt him, but he will like die, I think.
it's another thing I actually liked. I went to the brain this back, but the fight between Colossus and the wrestling woman.
Yeah.
The part whenever he knocks her to the ground and her tit sticks out.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, sorry. I had to fix that.
And then she gives
like-
him a cross shot.
Yeah, it's like, oh, thank you, bang.
That was one of my favorite parts.
Oh yeah, it's like in the end of the movie before your guy dies, he gets like Colossus
Gives him
it's
goes
like
off
us,
monologuing.
yeah, it's like us heroes we don't kill, we leave him around to give him another chance.
And then
So
he
please, Deadpool, just don't.
and he does. That is
I was like,
Deadpool.
what?
You were monologuing.
Yeah, three.
Another thing.
I
Yeah,
think-
we'll stop here.
yeah, we'll stop here.
We'll come back later after we're done here. So,
Yeah.
see you guys around.
No, we're going to stream in here, so we're not going to talk about Deadpool.
Okay. Let's talk about our excitement for Batman v Superman.
To be honest, I'm excited, but I don't think I'll be able to see it. Because I'm more a Marvel and DC, but I do like my first share of DC.
I'm a DC fanboy. I love Batman.
Yeah.
He was.
Well, okay. So yeah, we're on console right now. PJO is going to get some money, and then we're going to go down to the game shop and have a relook and see what's on sale, and also I think he's going to get Microsoft points. Like everyone's looking at me thinking I'm going to steal his card. So yeah.
Was this you can invite the movie even more?
Yeah.
It's hard to get the movie on my head.
Yeah. It's like it's so well done. I'm way excited for the sequel.
Yeah, they officially announced a sequel.
Yeah.
So before we talk about our excitement for Batman v Superman, when do we talk about our ratings for Deadpool?
Easily 9 out of 10 because
Yes, 9 out of 10.
I would give it extra point, but even though it was kind of short and also
And the villain wasn't as satisfying and all.
So as 9 for me. How about you?
9 out of 10 as well.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't, the whole length thing I was on about and all that, yeah. But that doesn't really matter. It's the movie that mattered.
Yeah.
And the movie itself was great. And personally, Deadpool is really now one of my favorite superhero movies of all time.
It's like the best movie, like out of Fox and superhero, and pretty much. I think it's a movie of the year candidate.
I don't wish to go full on against it, but if I was to be honest, I actually do prefer one X-Men movie comparing them to, and that's Days of Future Past. There's something you guys need to know about me. I did not like the first 2 X-Men movies.
What do you think of the Wolverine origin movie?
Oh, that one was a violent disappointment because of what they've done to both Deadpool and Gambit.
But Deadpool obviously, but you know the game wasn't that bad.
Oh yeah, the game wasn't bad. The game was great.
Yeah, the game was better than the movie, I think.
Yeah, the fact it was R-rated, that drove me to play it, and I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Alright, we're heading into the game now.
Yeah, we're going to. Yeah, it's good.
Also, one of my favorite things, one of the things I actually did like about X-Men Origins Wolverine was the trying to